Here's a video on Samsara's new update and how to use it during the day. When you log in, it's gonna ask you for your vehicle, trailers, and shipping ID. That'll be what the company requires you to put in there. Most of the time, you wanna pick and choose vehicles in your system. So like here, you can pick one here, this one, and you just wanna confirm. Mostly there's going to be review segments when these trucks have been driven. You want to click on it, and then pretty much, since you're new to the truck, you're not going to accept it. So we're going to click on this, and we're going to put not mine, confirm. That way you can get in clean slate. Just add the trailers. Let's just say we're picking up these trailers right here. You want to make sure you select the trailers, and if you have any shipping information, you want to put it in there, your shipping receipt number or whatever, you can add it on there. You push done. This one here, it requires you to change the duty status right here where it says off status vehicle. If you want to go in there and change the vehicle again, you can just click it on here, and then it has what we already put in. The status, you want to go to on duty. What are we doing on duty today? We're starting our day, so we want to make sure we go on pre-trip. And we are going to put save. So now we're on duty, pre-trip. Here's giving you your 8 hours to your break time, your total drive time, total shift time for the day and for the week, the remaining of the week. And on here, it's going to give you your score. For mine, I have 0, but you, as a driver, as you drive, it'll give you a score, and that's what you need to focus on. Hours of service, speed, tell you the speeding, and then it'll tell you if you have any uncertified logs. If you do, go on here, just certify and submit. And then that clears no tasks. And then once you go on duty pre-trip, you want to go to DVIR. You want to create DVIR, and then for the truck. So here we're going to do a pre-trip. You can close the app and then do your pre-trip on the truck. And then here it'll show pictures if there's anything pending or anybody added any defects. It'll show here. If you want to add your own, you can. At the end of your pre-trip for the truck, you want to put safe to drive, and then next. And then you want to certify and submit it. I'm not going to do that because it's just for training purposes. And then it'll go back to this page. You're going to create DVIR, and now you're going to do the trailers. Same thing, pre-trip. Add any pictures if there's any defects. Add what it is. Safe to drive. And then also get with your carrier on when to unsafe, when to mark something unsafe. For a flat tire, you don't want to put unsafe. If something's can fall off and hurt or damage anything else, then that would be an unsafe. Missing lug nuts, stuff like that, that would be unsafe. But get with your carrier on that, and they'll let you know. Then the same thing again. We'll go to next. After you've done your pre-trip course, and then you certify and submit it. You want to have this app open while you're doing your pre-trip. Open as in on this here on the app, it's got to be open, so you can close the screen and do your pre-trip, but you also want to leave the actual page here open, and then that way it documents the time that you're spending doing your pre-trip. You'll hit next, certify and submit, which I'm not going to do, that's for training purposes, and then it'll go back to here. You want to go back, and then here's always going to tell you how much time you have on duty. And then that's the new update here for this one. When it's time for you to get to your location, You're gonna go to on duty, it'll show driving. You wanna change it to on duty again. Once you begin driving, it'll go automatically. So you don't have to wait. You don't have to put it on drive. You go to on duty, what are we doing? Well, it has here selections that you can choose. If you're gonna be loading, you can go to loading. To save your drive time, you'll go back to on duty again. So let's just say we're loading. Save. And they asking you to move here and then to load on the other side and then come back. You're moving around in that area. What you can do also, so they don't take away your drive time, you go to on duty, yard movement, and then you can put loading or unloading, whatever it is that you're doing, save. So now if you move the truck, it's not gonna take your drive time away from you, and you'll have more time to drive than it taking it away from you right now when you're loading. That's a good indicator. You can do that. Let's just say they pull you into the scale. You want to click on your hours of service, and then you want to hit roadside. You want to put a PIN number, continue. And then here is your information of what you've done the last 7 days. Make sure you carry a logbook, paper logbook with you, because they are going to require you to have one. If they ask you to transfer the information, here is where the officer would do so. They can email it to the DOT, email it to themselves. They can choose whatever they want. Once the officer has completed his review on your hours of service, he'll give you back your phone, and you can just unlock it, and then now you can have access to your logbook. Now it's time to call it a day. At this time, you can go here, off duty. If for whatever reason something happened where you weren't able to show up to the yard in time to reset your hours, you can always at this time add a remark: due to traffic, wasn't able to get to the yard to reset my 10 or my 34 or whatever it is. You always want to document what happens. The more you document all your stops, the better your logbook will look and the less questions they're going to ask you. So always remember to add all information on your stops. If you stop at the store, put store, meal, drop and hook, fuel, lunch, shop. Or you can also put it in your own. With the keypad, you can put in your own what you're doing. And once you're done at the end of the day, you go to save, and then you can sign out. Once you sign out, it'll take you out of your truck, so that way if something happens where they move it, they're not going to put you back into drive and mess up your logbook. So always remember, log out at the end of every shift. Remember to take 10 off. Remember to take 10 off, and remember to reset your hours every week, 34 hours. Drive safe. Bye.